The instructor told the students whatever weapon they make today will determine their budget by getting sold. When Sehun was making a sword, he was dissatisfied, as there were misalignments everywhere. Sehun thought it would be better to create one masterpiece rather than many normal swords. After the sharpening, which was the final step, he created yet another masterpiece. Sehun has forged White Light, Greatsword, which was a rare grade weapon. Other students compared their weapons with Sehun. They were very disappointed in themselves. The scene shifts. Leah was taking Sehun to her workplace, since he is asked to show her enchantment process. When both of them entered the workplace, Leah called out to her grandmother. Leah's grandmother looked at them and told Leah to not shout, since she isn't deaf. When Leah's grandmother looked at Sehun, she asked Leah if he was her boyfriend. Leah told her grandmother that Sehun isn't her boyfriend but a freshman of Babel Academy. After that, Leah sat on a desk and showed Sehun her enchantment process. Sehun looked at Leah and thought that the way she has lost herself in work is also a talent. When Sehun was looking at the dull blades, Leah's grandmother told him that he can try sharpening them. Sehun took a dull kitchen knife to sharpen, as the edge of that knife was perfectly aligned. When Sehun started the sharpening process, Leah's grandmother was amazed as his skills were top-notch. After he was done, he handed the knife to Leah's grandmother and told her that he will do even better next time. When both of them left the workshop, Leah's grandmother's brother came and asked his sister if she is busy. When he entered the shop and looked at the knife, he asked her sister if she sharpened that knife. Leah's grandmother told her brother that a freshman named Lee Sehun was the one who sharpened that knife. When Sehun and Leah were walking, she told him that her grandmother was actually a professor at Babel. Sehun thought that if the professors kept leaving, it might become a cause for Babel's demise. When Leah asked Sehun if her enchantment process was good, he told her it was amazing. After that, Sehun told her that she should use the ideas that occur in her mind. Since imagination is the best weapon, Sehun took out a knife and enchanted its interior, which choked Leah. He told her that if one layer of enchantment can't do the interior, she can use several layers. When Leah saw Sehun throw the knife on a tree and splitting it in half, she goes deep in thought. Suddenly, Leah asked Sehun if she can borrow that knife for making a remake, and he agreed. Leah got very happy and shouted, "I love you" to Sehun, on which he thought she is like a little child. The next day when Sehun was in the arena, he asked Erica what was she doing. Erica told Sehun that she was following him, on which Sehun told her to do whatever she wants. After that, Lan Fang introduced herself as the host of the Babel Academy ranking match. Lan Fang told the audience that today's competitor is Arya Myers, who is a 4th-year cadet and also an A-rank hero. Her opponent is Yom Seongha, who is a 3rd-year student and also an A-rank hero. When the fight started, Seongha attacked Arya, but she deflected all his attacks. Arya easily defeated Yom Seongha and became the winner of the first ranking match. Sehun looked at Seongha and smiled while thinking that he is in a bad mood. When Sehun left the arena after calling Arya annoying, she looked at him and thought he was interesting. After that, when Sehun approached Seongha, he asked him, what does he want? Seongha called Sehun a weakling and also a lowly blacksmith. But Sehun didn't get angry. Sehun smiled and thought that Seongha is a gentleman compared to how he was in his past life. Turns out Seongha was one of the members of Sehun's death squad in his past life. Sehun told Seongha that the Flame Wheel legacy will end because of his wrong methods. Seongha got very angry and threw a punch at Sehun, but he easily deflected it. When Seongha saw the residual ember, which should only respond to him in Sehun's hand, he got completely stunned. When Seongha used another attack at Sehun, he thought Seongha is about to lose control. Suddenly, Jake Myers stepped in and stopped Seongha's attack to protect Sehun. When Seongha asked Jake if he knows Sehun by any chance, Jake told him he does. After that, both Sehun and Jake left, and Jake told Sehun that he could have died, on which Sehun laughed. Suddenly, a status window appeared telling Sehun that a connection with Yom Seongha has been formed. When Sehun asked Jake if his hands were okay, he told him that his hands are stronger than they look. After that, Jake asked Sehun what was he saying about his big sister in the arena. Sehun told Jake that he called Arya Myers annoying, and then Jake looked genuinely scared. Jake told Sehun that because of the annoying statement, his sister has taken an interest in him. Sehun smirked and told Jake that even if Arya has taken an interest in him, he doesn't care. Jake told Sehun that he is taking this way too lightly. Since Sehun doesn't know his sister, Sehun told Jake that he knows that Arya Myers is narrow-minded and a scheming person. When Jake asked Sehun why does he hate her, Sehun remembered how she discarded the sword he made as nothing special. In his past life, Arya disappeared, and what appeared in her place was a sword made with the corpse of the demon god of extinction. Sehun looked sad and told Jake that he is going to his dorm now. Arya sent a message to Jake saying if he could do a favor for his scheming. Big sister sarcastically. The next day a professor entered the class and told Sehun that his exceptional weapon will be put at auction. Professors called Yom Seongha as an assistant professor and told the students that today's topic will be residual mana. The professor explained that residual mana comes in two types, and the first one is charge type. He also told that the second one is independent type, which is harder. When the teacher asked Seongha to show the charge type, he made 3 fire wheels. The professor called the students to the refinement hall. Seongha stopped Sehun and asked what does he know about him. Sehun told Seongha that he knows about how he can wield 7 flame wheels but can't control it. When Seongha asked the cause of not being able to control it, Sehun told him he doesn't feel like explaining. When Seongha asked Sehun what does he want, Sehun told him that any advice will have a price. When Sehun asked Seongha if he accepts the condition, he said he will if Sehun show him some proof. In the refinement hall, Sehun used firepower displacement for Seongha to see and learn something from it. Seongha looked at Sehun's firepower displacement and thought he can use both his fire attributes to gain control. When Seongha showed Sehun 5 rings of Black Lotus Flame, he was impressed. Seongha told Sehun that he has to form 6 rings, otherwise he will be stripped of his title as a successor of his clan. Sehun asked Seongha if he will do anything to keep his position as the higher of his clan, on which Seongha said he will. After that, Sehun took out a high-grade red bright black stone and told Seongha he will start by upgrading his weapon. When both of them entered a training room, Sehun split the red bright black stone in half. He then tied the split stone into 2 spears and gave it to Seongha, which confused him. Sehun told Seongha to swing the spears while using his flames from each hand. When a little dark mana slips from Seongha's hand, Sehun told him that's the reason he can't control 7 rings. Sehun gave a dark spider bracelet to Seongha and told him, with practice, he will be able to make 6 rings of Black Lotus Flame. Seongha continued his training for 3 hours. Improving his control significantly, Seongha looked at Sehun and asked why was he staring on which. Sehun told Seongha that he needs data to make a perfect weapon. When Sehun asked Seongha why he was so obsessed with being the heir, Seongha told him it's because of his master. When Seongha asked Sehun why was he helping, Sehun told him it's because he wants to crush the 6 demonic realms. Sehun told Seongha if he became the leader there will be a lot of money to achieve crushing the 6 demonic realms. Seongha told Sehun to help him become the leader and he will follow him into the demonic realms. Sehun took out another high-grade red bright black stone and told Seongha he will make him the leader. The next day, Kang Hyung-woo, an instructor of Manhwa clan, came to take the test for Seongha. The instructor asked Seongha if they should start the 6 rings evaluation test. Seongha told the instructor he would like to take the 7 ring evaluation test, which shocked the instructor. Seongha used the twin spears created by Sehun to attack the instructor. The instructor smirked, and though it would be easy to deal with Yom Seongha, Seongha destroyed the instructor weapon and defeated him, passing the 7 ring evaluation test. When Sehun asked Seongha what is the conditions to become the sect leader, Seongha told him it's to reach 8 rings and gain the majority of instructor support. Sehun told Seongha that he will have to think about paying him back because of the help. Seongha asked Sehun what does he need for this help, and also told Sehun he have another favor to ask. Seongha told Sehun to make a more powerful weapon for him. From next time, the next day the auction for Lee Sehun and the other second-year students' weapons started. The swords will be tested on the fabric made with white tiger skin, who is an S-rank monster. Sehun smiled and thought they are using that fabric so his sword will break, but they are underestimating him. The tester swung Lee Sehun's sword onto the white tiger fabric, and instead of breaking it, sword flew away from his hand.